Hi there, Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading. So the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Sagittarius, it's going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice cards for you by the end of the session, okay? Woo! What the challenges. By the way, happy birthday and happy belated birthday to all Sagittarius out there who have celebrated their birthday before I upload this video. I forgot to mention it actually in my last week reading, but happy birthday and happy belated birthday to us. When is your birthday, by the way? Mine is actually on the 14th of December. Okay, let's get into your reading here, Sagittarius. You have the Star card, you have the Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Eight of Cups. Somebody feels that they're being left alone in the cold. Somebody who sees you as their wish fulfillment, somebody who is actually wanting to be putting, tangible effort or willing to put in the work within this connection. But I feel that it might be a bit too late here, especially with the Eight of Cups, because I feel that you're no longer there, okay? Now, in the past, this person is the Six of Wands and also the Three of Swords. From your side, you have the Nine of Cups, and then you also have the Chariot in upright position. I feel that in the past, you guys was on a crossroad, okay? You guys were on a crossroad, whether you want to go after somebody that you feel is a bit selfish, or you want to just go after loving yourself a lot more. And I feel that from this set, I could tell that you possibly could be choosing another thing other than them. It could be a literal another person or just you choosing yourself over this person. Now in the present moment, they have the High Priestess and also the Eight of Swords. From your side, you have the Ace of Wands, and then you also have the Justice in upright position. There's going to be some epiphanies. There's going to be something here. I want to clarify what this is, okay? But I feel that at this moment, you just want to live a balanced life. You just want simple things, Like if I put effort, I'm expecting you to put in effort. I just don't want to be dealing with games. I don't want to be dealing with situations where it's very, very one-sided. I just don't want to deal with that. You have that in you. From their side, this person is quite intently observing you, I would say. And there's like a lot of wonders inside of their mind, simply possibly because they feel a bit rejected or abandoned by you. We're going to clarify what this is. So in the future, they have the Ten of Swords and also the Five of Cups. That pang of regret though. What did you do? It's hurtful. They're hurting. They're in deep pain. And I feel that they're in regret. Because why? You've changed. You're no longer giving them any thought of the day. You're seemingly very dismissive. It's almost like they think that you don't care about them anymore. Let's just clarify what that is, okay? The challenges within this connection, you have the World card, and you also have the Four of Cups in upright position. There is a conclusion that has not been met within this connection. It's either an unresolved argument, or there's just thing that was not being said. And then another person here is not really letting the other persons to come in. They could be you, though. Because this is how they feel, right? Like they feel that you are not appreciating them, or they feel that you are not welcoming them. Now, let's clarify them, Sagittarius. Let's clarify the High Priestess here. Ten of Swords. Wow. Whoa. This person is really hurting. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Two of Cups. So there is still feelings there. Judgment. And also the Queen of Wands. So there is this understanding, and I feel that this has been going on. Universe has been pushing you for self-respect ever since Libra season. So it's around October, all right? September to October. for self-respect, realizing where you are, okay? Which is, I'm not going to pursue people. I'm going to give in effort, but I would expect them to give me effort again. So if that's not happening, I am not going to try to prove my worth. I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to pursue. What I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be standing here within my own power, which is actually a really, really good thing. Now, from their side with the High Priestess, there is this Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, and also the Six of Pentacles. It's more about this person is waiting for you to give effort. And I just don't think that it came. That effort. You didn't give any. That's why this person is in pain. So they're waiting here. For some of you, there might be somebody here who's deliberately given you a silent treatment or deliberately given you, some passive aggressive in an attempt to get you to give more into the connection. But again, there is an epiphany that has been pushed towards you since Libra season about you needing to respect yourself too. Ego, also a healthy amount of ego also gets played here. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Four of Pentacles, the Fool card, and also the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Justice. What the hell? You're doing the same thing. So you're waiting, but you had trust issues with this person. But if this person were to be proving themselves towards you, there still is a Page of Cups. There is still that, I could be a nice person too. I could be nice to you, but there's some trust issues here that you need to answer for. Eight of Swords clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Fool card, and also the Ten of Cups. This person is not willing to let go of the idea that both of you are not going to be together. You're theirs. And they're holding on to that wishes or fantasies or dreams that both of you are going to have eventually a Ten of Cups. It's quite obsessive though. I'm not sure if you realize it, but I'm getting like a very obsessive energy when I pull that Eight of Swords. They're holding on to that thoughts, they're holding on to that dreams, wishes, fantasies, whatever you may call it. But it's like, me and Sagittarius, we're going to be together. Now let's clarify that Ten of Swords from their side here in the future. Let's clarify the Death card. Justice. You are being you're trying to control your horses. You're trying to control your impulses by a lot here. You're trying to not get played. You're trying not to get fooled, I would say, okay? Because you're just changing. Your energy is just changing by a lot. I feel that this person in the future is going to be offering you all sorts of things. This person is going to try to bring some fun into the connection. This person is going to do some sort of emotional gestures. So it's either a literal declarations of feelings, or it could be apology, or it could be, a peace offering. But it comes genuine, I would say. But for you, you don't want to be making any type of hasty or impulsive decisions, which I like. I like it. Why? I'm Sagittarius. I know how impulsive I could get. I know. I know how, again, like back in my younger years, I used to see the world in rose-colored glasses, and I tend to see the best in people. So if they say they've changed, then I believe it right away without giving them any doubt at all. No, I didn't. You're being very smart here, okay? What is it that you've got to offer me? And I want to see if this energy, because it's still aces, right? Is it just because you're feeling it at this very moment? Or are you still going to be feeling this way? Or are you still going to be behaving this way in the next month or the next year or in the next 5 years from now? I need, what you need right now is the King of Pentacles. What you need is consistency and persistency. What you need is safety and security above all else. You don't need those intense things anymore. You need consistency, persistency, safety, and security over intensity. You don't need intensity anymore. Let's clarify that Five of Cups. Let's clarify the Four of Swords from your side. This person is going to be making a choice that benefits you, that is going to make you happy. So let's say, for instance, you've been having a problem with this person because this person has an alcoholic tendency, right? Or because this person, I don't know, maybe because you guys are not in a relationship and you wanted to take it serious, right? This person is going to make that effort. This person is going to make that sacrifice for you, which is going to be making you happy. However, I just don't feel that you are in that space again, because you're understanding some patterns here. It's like this person's ways of conveying their messages, this person's ways of trying to communicate with you, this person's ways of trying to push their commitment to you got you all sorts of, I feel, restricted. I feel that this person is trying to control me, or maybe this person feels that they're smarter than me. It's like you feel a bit offended, you feel a bit restricted. So yeah. So you're going to be quite dismissive of this person. This person wants you so badly, you know. They wish things are going to be the way that they were in the past. I feel that in the now, and especially in the future, they're going to be facing, or they're going to be meeting the changed version of you for the better, and they're just regretting things. Now let's just pull some advice card for you here, Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, and also the Page of Pentacles. You need to start being very optimistic. Just because you've been burned by a bad person doesn't necessarily mean that every people that you meet is a bad person. There's a lot of bad people in the world, but there's also good people as well. You need to start being very, very optimistic about the whole situations, okay? You need to start realizing that you have what it takes. The Knight of Pentacles shows unwavering devotions and loyalty towards somebody, or unwavering devotions and loyalty that we have towards ourselves, okay? You need to know what is it that you offer to the table. What is it that you bring to the table? And you need to start appreciating that. Let some people in. It's fine if you don't want to let this person in. It's just completely fine. But to shut off yourself and completely having trust issues over everybody just because one person hurt you, it's not healthy for you. Okay? Go back to the old Sagittarius that you are, where you're seeing, things very optimistically, but being careful at the same time. All right? So I think that's it from a reading for you here, Sagittarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.